Hello, everyone. Hope we are having an awesome, amazing day. We're gonna get started here. There has been a lot that has happened in the world of Ukraine and Russia. And so we're gonna go over some of the highlights, all the things that I've kind of been keeping track of here, but just really haven't had the time or the wherewithal to jump on and do. Every once in a while, something weird happens with my Twitter account on my web browser that I don't understand. I try to pull up all of the things that I've bookmarked, and the bookmark icon does not appear. Sometimes it does, and so I'm like, what do I do to make it appear all the time? Because now this means I'm looking at my thing here and I don't have it, and I don't know why. I don't know why. Let me try something else. Don't know if it has something to do with Chrome, if it'll be different on Firefox. Because I need it. And it's really hard to switch it going back and forth. Like trying to make things, it complicates everything that it's doing this bullshit to me. Okay. So what am I supposed to do? Why is it gone? I swear to God. I looked earlier today, and I could swear to God that my bookmark list. Let me show you. That my bookmark list was appearing right in here the way it's supposed to fucking do so. But look, it isn't. I mean, I've got the list that has everything that I've been saving. This is the list that I saved that shit from. But this just isn't. Oh, dear mother of God. Elon, fix your shit. So now I have to figure out the best way to do this. I will let you know that to the best of my knowledge, all of these cameras are live from various places in either Russian, Ukraine, somewhere in that region. It's just giving you something to look at while I talk. So. And now I have to figure out how the hell I'm going to do this when I cannot easily pull it up the way I wanted to. I'll be right back. Let me fool with some shit and see if it'll work. Well, we've got something else very important here that we gotta look at. There are reports that the Crimean Bridge has been struck fairly recently. So here's from New Anna Support Ukraine. Let's share this. So this could be bad. Due to the explosion of the Crimean Bridge, Putin urgently gathered the Security Council. According to Z channels, earlier Shoigu promised immediate attacks on decision-making centers in the event of attack on Crimea. Near the Crimean Kerch Bridge, there are huge traffic jams. Traffic jam also formed at the ferry crossing between Crimea and the Kuban, which, according to authorities of the I'm going to say this wrong, Termit district of the Krasnodar territory is now closed. George Barrows, an analyst at the Institute for Study of War, notes that the Crimean Bridge plays an important role in the Russian military aggression. Russia will have only one land supply line, a coastal highway on the Sea of Azov, to support or evacuate tens of thousands of its military personnel in occupied Kherson and Crimea. So, I mean, I didn't think that they were really worried about evacuating anyone, but maybe they are. I've heard that they're displaying some graphic. Let's see what they actually have here. Damn it, where'd my screen go? I have so many damn tabs open. It's insane. Traffic jam. I don't know that it's going to show anything exploding or not.
Здравствуйте.
Здрасте. Керчь?
На мост или?
Нет.
Нет?
А что, если на мост?
Закрыт. Здравствуйте.
Здрасте. Керчь?
На мост или?
Нет.
Нет?
This is just a stupid picture that she photoshopped.
А что, если на мост?
Закрыт.
Nazi Ukraine has hit the Crimean Bridge with a large explosion killing civilians. Ukraine is a terrorist state! You've killed how many of their civilians? I'm not. I will never defend war crimes, but come on. If Ukraine is... They've been killing plenty of innocent civilians themselves, so they can cry me a river. I wonder if this will show anything. Okay, so let's take a look at here and see what it says. Russian-Ukraine war live. Traffic stopped on Crimean Bridge due to emergency. Governor says explosions reported. Okay. The bridge was hit by a huge explosion back in October, causing a section of the bridge to collapse into the Kerch Strait and leaving the train and the rail link in flames. Russia said 3 people were killed in the blast and blamed it on a truck bomb. Kyiv did not claim responsibility for the attack, although it was certainly celebrated by Ukrainians. The country's post office revealed within hours designs of a commemorative stamp showing the bridge ablaze and raising questions about whether the explosion had been anticipated. Oh. Gee, really? They had a commemorative stamp released within hours, and you want me to know whether or not it was anticipated that the train would get, that the bridge would get blown up? Seriously? So that means that the Russians either actually, the first time back in October, that means they either did it themselves, the Russians, or they knew that Ukraine was going to do it and they did nothing. That's just wild. More on the significance of the Crimea Bridge, also known as the Kerch Bridge or Kerch Street Bridge, from George Burroughs, an analyst at the U.S.-based Institute for the Study of War. The Kerch Strait Bridge is a logistically significant object. Russia will only have one ground supply line, coastal highway on the Sea of Azov, to sustain or evacuate its tens of thousands of troops in occupied Kherson and Crimea if the UKR manages to destroy the bridge. Crimea has stockpiled of fuel, food, and industrial goods, the Russian news agency TASS has reported, citing Elena Alekshin, acting minister of the industrial policy in Ukraine. A ferry service linking Ukraine with Kuban and in the Russian region of Krasnodar has also been halted. While we try to find out more about the latest emergency on the Crimean Bridge, here is background on why it's so important, courtesy of Reuters. The 12-mile Crimea Bridge over the Kerch Strait is the only direct link between the transport network of Russia and the Crimean Peninsula, which Moscow annexed from Ukraine in 2014. The bridge was a flagship project for the Russian President Vladimir Putin, who opened it himself for road traffic with great fanfare by driving a truck across it in 2018. It consists of a separate roadway and a railway, both supported by concrete stilts, which give way to a wider span held by steel arches at the point where ships pass between the Black Sea and the smaller Azov Sea. The structure was built at a reported cost of $3.6 million by a firm belonging to Arkady Rotenberg, a close ally and former judo partner of Putin. The bridge is crucial for the supply of food and other products to Crimea, where the port of Sevastopol is the historic home base of Russia's Black Sea Fleet. It also became a major supply route for the armed forces of Moscow, invaded Ukraine on February 24, 2022, sending forces from Crimea to the seas of southern Ukraine's Kherson region and some of the adjoining Zaporizhzhia province. Hey, Rakuten. Well, somebody definitely did it again. I don't know for sure in this case that it was Ukraine that did it, but you see, as mentioned in the previous post, Ukraine's post office actually issued a commemorative stamp last year to celebrate the October attack on the Crimea Bridge. Oh, wait a minute. I said this backwards. I thought it was Russia. I thought it was Russia that issued the commemorative stamp. It wasn't. It was... Okay, my bad. It was Ukraine. illustrates how the hated bridge used by Ukrainians is a symbol of Russia's illegal occupation of the Crimean Peninsula. All right, let's see what videos. I wish I had seen those reports. I kind of missed them. We had seen for weeks, though. We had seen for weeks, for at least a week or so, that they were having problems with a lot of traffic jams on there with people trying to leave Crimea, and kind of makes you think they thought something was going to happen, or they were getting scared that something was going to happen. Let's see what videos we have. All the way to the top. This one we saw earlier didn't show anything. Let's look at this. .304 at 3:20 local time.
Ребята, мост закрыт.
Traffic across the bridge was stopped. That makes sense. There has been a serious attack on the Kremlin. Civilian casualties are confirmed, including deaths. Putin is heading towards the Kremlin for an emergency meeting.
Тополь, походу, ебашь.
Только. Не
Let's
подходи.
make this bigger.
Да, не подхожу.
Сложила нахуй. Капитально. Только что 2 минуты назад.
Ебать.
Разъехался.
Да, жесткая хуйня. Тачку въебала, да?
I mean, there was supposed to have been explosions, but this isn't showing us any fire.
А там, может, кто-то как будто плохо?
See if this follows anything.
Только что 2 минуты назад.
Ребята, мост закрыт.
See what this is. One of those man's collapsed, traffic was stopped, photos and video of the consequences of the cotton on the Korean bridge appeared. I don't really know what they mean by that. The temporary occupied Crimea on the night of July 17th, explosions were reported on the bridge of the Kerch Strait, a result of which one of the spans fell. The authorities blocked traffic at the crossing and sent emergency services there. The reasons for the MP are not known for sure, but that word suggests that the next cotton did destroy the pride of Russians' Crimean bridge. In confirmation, photos and videos of the consequences appeared. So if you just scroll to the end of the news, the video from local networks shows how the span of the bridge diverged from where chasm previously tours suffered due to the NP. A woman flew into the wheelchair. She is conscious. Eyewitnesses asked her not to move so she does not get cut even worse. There are also dead people in the same car. Oh, that's sad. I don't like to hear that. The bridge itself collapsed. Emergency services are now working on the scene. Traffic on the Korean bridge is blocked. Propagandists commented on the footage. At the same time, residents of a remote neighborhood took a photo showing the lack of lighting on part of the span, on part of the crossing.
Что, мне, короче, обратно в Севастополь.
I guess that's what this is. See, there are arrows in the lighting. That's where the span is collapsed. We see that the bridge is broken, we believe. Wow. So there could end up being a very strong reaction. Jason J. Smart. You won't escape now. Traffic is backing up as a result of the Crimean bridge being wrecked by the lightning bolt of Ukrainian justice. Let's take a look at this. It's a Telegram thing that I can't view because it's in a private group. But let me see what else. Just try to see if on telegrams that I'm in if I can see something. I don't quite understand why it is that we are supposed to not kind of blame them for destroying it. Does that sound awful? Maybe to some people. So there's just here. Oh, here's possibly a better. I'm sorry, I did not have sensitive meaning. No, we gotta get off of that. Yeah.
Там пиздец.
We have to pause that. God. So the community was really damaged by 2 explosions. There are civilian victims. Graphic footage. Yeah, that was pretty graphic. And that confirmed our reports that a woman actually went through a window. Yikes. Blame me, YouTube and Rumble. It wasn't my fault. I didn't realize. I'm going to send that to myself, and I may show it. I may do a Rumble exclusive with it. We'll see. This one. They did it because they're so desperate. It's not like they did it, you know, ass. That's more of the footage that we can't show. Okay. Now it says 18 and up. Oh, God. So this was an hour ago. Traffic on the Kerch Bridge between Crimea and Russia has been stopped. Russian media report the cause may have been a Ukrainian attack. Locals say they heard multiple explosions, and at least one bridge span has collapsed. I felt like it was hard to tell that from the videos. It was so dark, but it apparently has. So it says, No under 18. Footage from the Crimean Bridge, which today was attacked again by the Ukrainian armed forces. At least one collapsed bridge span and an injured civilian vehicle with people inside are visible. Traffic is blocked. The crossing also does not work. People are turned around and air raid alert sounds. The head of the Crimea, Sigurd Aksionov, announced an emergency. And that we can't show. Let me see if this one is bad.
Что, я, короче, обратно в Севастополь, походу, ебашит.
I don't think so.
Ёб твою мать.
That's part of what we can't show. Okay. And of course, he's got to have the obligatory tweet of someone saying that looks fake. So, this account, Oliver Carroll, is reporting that there are at least 2 civilian deaths. Seriously? This was from Steve Lertner. He did this an hour ago. The popular Russian Telegram channel Gray Zone says Ukrainian forces attacked Russia's Crimean Bridge. Posted a graphic video that appears to show a civilian car on the bridge with several people dead or injured. I do want to see one thing here. There might be some YouTube channels here that are going to have more than what I have. Yeah, let's go to this guy that I don't particularly like.
In this parking lot, but a small mouse is going to run across.
Let's see what he goes into.
A little bit. So here is some of the damage. This is between 3 and 3:20 this morning. Here are the spans that are damaged. Now I'm going to show you here in just a few minutes. I knew this was, I don't even know if I should say this.
He's going to claim he knew that it was going to happen.
I was shown something the other day that told me that this was coming, and I have not shared that out, what I saw the other day. But
Sure
as
you
soon
did.
as I saw it the
Sure
other
you did,
day, I said, the Kirk Bridge is done. So I have not talked about what I saw the other day, but I'm going to go show it to you now.
Oh, well, he's going to show it to us now.
So
maybe he's not lying.
Yeah.
People are excited that the Kirk Bridge is on fire. I don't understand. Is this a me? I don't understand why he's showing us this.
Now, Putin's not happy, that's for sure.
Надо помочь, что вы там сотворяете?
And I've got more coming for you, folks. There's a whole lot more. And then I'm going to show you how they did it if they did it that way. Okay. I'm going to show you. I've got the video of the guys that did it if it was done the way I think it was done. So just
He's
hold
asking
on.
me to
I've
believe
got
that
that
he has.
coming for you.
He's asking me to believe he has video. I don't know. You never know with Lee. You never know. You need to be careful of what you show here, Lee.
All right, hold on, folks. Just let me get it together for you, and I'm going to explain it all here in just a minute. All right, so go there. That's the link I just put in the chat right there. Go over there and thank them.
Thanks.
So there it is. There's the link. Go over there and thank them for their great work, courtesy of KLW. So thank you much for their work. We told them that when we were over there. We said, keep up the great work. And somebody thought I was being facetious. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? To get a goddamn compliment from me, and then you think it's fucking a cut down? Are you fucking serious? If I give you a compliment, you fucking did something that was miraculous.
I don't know what he's talking about. I don't know what he's talking about. I'm totally.
Yeah, we have that same picture there. We've got more than that. We've got pictures of the guys that planted it, most likely. Actually, video of them. Osint Defender ain't got that.
I don't know why does he keep showing this? You said that you had something important to share, Lee. So just share it. Hello, Salty 3 crew on Rumble. I'm gonna do something here.
That's what the deal. All right, folks. So I'm going to continue to give you guys pictures of the damage, video of the damage, and then I've got something that I don't think anybody else is going to be able to show you. I think I actually have video of the guys who did it with their thermal imagers and their dive suits, and I've had this video for a few days. No, I didn't see what Charlie said. KLW, interesting. The next to the last EAM the station dispatched was when to fight. Wow. All right, appreciate it, Hopper. So what I'm going to do is, I need to get, fuck. How do I want to do this? I want to get everything for you. Let me do it so I can get the EAM audio back in here, because I only have EAM audio when, well, I got two ways I can do that. Okay, so just give me 1 second, guys. I want to get everything together for you here. So, what we know is that there has been an explosion. Reportedly, we already knew that some of the spans were cracked. Okay, or not the spans, but the columns, and we've got pictures of those columns. And we saw they were cracked the other day. In fact, we shared a meme of where they had zip ties around the columns to hold the columns together. And then I have video of some special forces guys wearing rebreathers. And I thought, as soon as I saw that video of the rebreathers, I said, those guys are going to the Kirk Strait Bridge. That's exactly where they're going. That's exactly what that's for. That's what the deal is. Let me get this for you. And I said, that's what these guys are going to do. So I'm going to play the videos for you here. Let me get this up for you. There it is. And they go up, and you can see the...
He's not censoring any... Oh, God.
These are the original people that were on the scene. Right, underwater demo is what it looks like, or they even maybe climbed up underwater, but it looks like they went in with an SDV, a sealed delivery vehicle. And,
everyone else is reporting that it's drones, dude. He is the only one that seems to think that it was an underwater
so it looks
thing.
like they went in with an SDV with non-rebreathers, and then or with rebreathers. And a rebreather is different than our standard scuba gear. Scuba gear, when you...
I'm looking at a list. Everything is here is saying naval drones, naval drones, naval drones.
And bubbles come up. So Navy SEALs and other special forces teams around the world use a thing that's called a rebreather. Okay? And so what I need to do now is to go back through my profile, because I actually have, this is going to take me a minute, folks, but I actually have video of these guys wearing the rebreather. And I posted the video, but I didn't say a fucking word about it. And the reason I didn't say a word about it was because I was fairly certain that these guys were going to the bridge, and I've been told to keep my fucking mouth shut when I see shit like this. So I did what they said, and I didn't say a word. I posted the video, and the reason that I posted the video was because somebody else already had. And I was like, okay, I'm going to put this in my timeline here. So is that when this thing blows up, I can go back and I can show you what these guys look like, and you will know that it's the real deal because the quality of the thermal image and the rebreathers that these guys have on. And if you don't know what you're looking at, you have no idea. No idea whatsoever. So I'm scrolling back through my stream
He
here
is so.
because
Два
I
человека,
had
там
this
второй
just the
сидит.
other day. I mean,
He has
probably
no idea
3
what he's
days
talking
ago.
about. None
It was in
whatsoever.
my
He
timeline
knows.
here,
He knows
and I have posted
about
hundreds
for
and
sure as
hundreds
much that that's what
of
happened as what I do.
На втором
videos
соку
or
было.
links since
мясо.
then. But I'm going to find it for you here and show it to you. And when I show it to you, if you're there, it is. There it fucking is. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about right fucking there. Okay.
Так, здесь.
What?
Hot damn, I
вызвали
fucking
заслугу.
got it. There it is. So,
Девушка, не шевелитесь. Солнышко, потерпите, я понимаю.
here it is. This is a pro diver. This is probably one of the members of the Ukrainian Special Forces. There is a good possibility that this man was either trained by me or
are
was
you
trained
serious?
by one of the guys that I trained when I was in Ukraine in 2015, showing them how to use the special equipment that I delivered to Ukraine in 2013. Now, what this man is wearing, he's wearing a thermal, he's being filmed with a thermal imager. How do you know this is a good quality thermal imager? You can see his reflection in the water right here. That's how you can tell this is a good quality thermal imager. You can see the good contrast on him. This is a rebreather system. This is and I can't remember what the name of the rebreather is. And you can rest assured that Foreskin Enforcer doesn't have this video and doesn't even know what I'm about to tell you. He couldn't explain this to you if his life depended on it. Okay? So, this is a thermal
Dude,
imager.
Stop
It's a high
knocking.
resolution thermal imager. How do I know it's a high
For the love of
resolution
God.
thermal imager?
Stop knocking what you think another person reporting on it does or doesn't know, and just say the shit that you think you know.
Look how
He has a
sharp
beef
that image
with
is.
somebody on Twitter.
This is a dragger. Thank you, Brian. I knew the fucking name. I just couldn't remember it after my stroke. So, a dragger. So, welcome, Louisiana. And share this out everywhere, folks. Share it out everywhere. Okay?
I'm sharing it out everywhere. I'm
So,
currently live streaming it.
Well, they blew one lane of it here. Maybe 2 lanes are blown, but there's at least one blown, and we've got video of the gap in the bridge, too. We're going to get to that. But this is most likely the men that went and did it, and this is most likely the practice of it before they went and did it, and this is most likely the exact same equipment that they were wearing when they did it, because of the fact that this is a non-rebreather. And why would you have a non-rebreather in a oh, it's not a picture, it's a video, lady. You just wait. This is a video. Okay. So you would use this to hit the Kirk Strait Bridge. And as soon as I saw this video, and like I said, I've been told to keep
Nobody
my
but
mouth
him
shut.
right now is saying
Okay?
that this
They
was
didn't say it that
anything
words, they just
other
said,
than a
"Lee,
naval drone.
Don't say anything that can tip anybody off." So I'm not. I haven't. And I've had this video for 3 days, and I've kept my mouth shut. Okay? Because I know how to keep my mouth shut. So here it is. So this is what they look like.
No one but you is saying this was anything but a drone. How did you manage to even get this video if it was something they wouldn't want broadly broadcast? Like,
So more than likely, those are the dudes that did it. Okay?
You're blowing smoke,
So, well,
dude.
it
You
is a
have
bulk-
no
bulky
idea, no
apparatus,
clue
but
whatsoever.
The cool part about it is
There's
these
not
guys
a
can
there's
swim
not a
around
damn person that's
underwater
reported
for
this was done
hours,
by scuba
and
divers.
the only bubbles they put off are from farts. Because that rebreather, it don't let nothing out. Okay? And so they can swim right up underneath that bridge and place those satchel charges. Or if they've got some stuff that I'm not allowed to fucking talk about, it's a dry suit, well, then maybe the fart won't come out. But yes, and they can dive deeper too. So, yeah, it's been around for a long time. And so you can rest assured that Foreskin Enforcer doesn't have this video and doesn't even know what a rebreather is. He's never used one. He's never touched one. He doesn't even know anybody that's ever used one. Okay?
Who
I've been
the
fucking
fuck
around with
cares
these things
what
since
Osint Defender does and doesn't know, dude?
89. Long
This
fucking
does
time.
not
And it's
somehow.
been upgraded
Hey,
since
you're
then.
obviously more
So,
credible,
That's right. Scrubs the CO2 out, injects 100% O2.
and you obviously know what you're talking about. And everybody else that was saying it was a naval drone doesn't know what they're talking about because you know what a rebreather is. Shut the fuck up.
Okay. So these guys can go in with an SDV. Now you go, well, goddamn, Lee, what is an SDV? Well, you know what? We're going to show you what an SDV is. An SDV is a thing called a sealed delivery vehicle. And I was part of the SLEP of the SDV, which is a service life extension program. And oh, this is cool because this one actually has the upgrades on it that I worked on, because this video is only 7 years old and I was part of the upgrade on the SDV.
Okay, well, the
in
guy that he is mocking, okay, the guy that he is
90
mocking as being an idiot,
nine.
that doesn't know anything, he has shared this. See, I would have no problem with taking Lee seriously if he didn't want to spend so much time on the drama. Well, Osint Defender, I bet you he didn't share this video and he doesn't know what this. So it's like, for the love of God. So this is the account that he's calling Foreskin Defender. So stupid. Russian sources are claiming that the ferry service across the Kerch Strait has been halted due to the continued threat and search operation by Russian naval forces from underwater explosive drones, which were possibly used to strike the pillar of the bridge, which collapsed. So, yeah, it could be an underwater drone, but we don't know for sure yet that it was actual people. And this video that he's showing, I see videos. There are videos that will show up on my social media feed all the time that have music to it, like this one does that he's showing. So this is something that has been wildly shared, and they probably would not be wildly sharing it if it was referencing an impending attack. I mean, come on. Now that's cool. If you're not at liberty to talk about it, then don't even say you're not at liberty to talk about. Oh Lord. This guy just loves to toot his own horn. Drives me nuts.
Multiple videos of it, but this is how the guys come out of the water. That's what an SDV does. So I'm going to go back to our so let me see here. We go here. Delivery vehicle. And I was part of the SLEP of the SDV, which is a service life extension program. Stroke since then, I don't remember everything. But anyway, the new SDV has improved batteries. It has a variety of things like that are on it. And then this is the gear, and they can carry all their gear, and then they can swim in, do the deal, and then come back out. And then they also have sleds, and those sleds are battery powered. They have a special motor on them. They have a special propeller on them. They have a special isolation system between the motor and the how should we say, body of the sled. so is that it makes it much, much, much quieter. The significance of it is it makes them have to bring all of their supplies in through the west side of Russia, the east side of Ukraine. So it cuts off a supply line. Well, thank you, Pamela. So you can see this is what they look like here, and this is what they look like with the thermal imager. So you can tell the difference between the two, folks. And if you want breaking news like this and to get notified of this, it's really simple, because it didn't fit in to do it. Babushka! Gotta love it.
Иди, не сидит уже.
Ooh, we got video now. Here we go, folks.
На втором все.
So it didn't collapse. And I need to send that to my buddy.
Шевелитесь, пожалуйста.
Babushka! Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Yeah, well, fuck foreskin. We don't care what Enforcer says. Fuck that fucking kid. He's a fucking idiot. My shit knows more than he does. So yeah. I believe that the Ukrainian Special Forces is capable of carrying out this attack. Okay? And there's a reason that I believe that the Ukrainian Special Forces is capable of carrying out this attack. And here in just a moment, I'm going to show you why. Because the gentleman that you see in this photograph, this man, this man, this man, this man, this man, and this man right here are all part of the Ukrainian Special Forces. They are the Navy SEALs of Ukraine. And I talked to these men. I spent time with these men. I trained these.
He claims that he does,
delivered to Ukraine.
but
and see, that's the thing about foreskin.
I have questions.
Stupid motherfucker has never even been to Ukraine. I was.
Who cares?
Supporting this war since 2014.
Who cares if that other dude has never even been to Ukraine? Who the fuck cares?
I outfitted these motherfuckers. Those men, the Ukrainian Special Forces, the Ukrainian SEAL team, carry and use gear that I paid for out of my pocket, took to Ukraine, gave to them, and trained them how to use. So Foreskin can talk all the shit he wants about me. The fact of the matter is, I have forgotten more than that motherfucker will ever know. So Foreskin, anytime you want to debate me publicly, bring it on, you pussy motherfucker. I'll smoke your ass like a goddamn roach. So there you see it, folks. Those are the men. This is what the explosion looked like.
I'm sorry. I just think you're the one that's full of smoke is you. I'm not convinced that you trained anybody to do shit.
Yeah, that's all Foreskin drinks is Bud Light. It sets on dildos. But that's all right. I'm not worried about Foreskin.
Then stop talking about fucking foreskin. Which is his name, by the way. Good lord.
Love it. See, it sounds to me like you it sounds to me like they had a couple of set charges. See,
No,
so
I agree
listen
with
here.
that. That does sound like that to me.
So those are charges on the bridge to weaken it up. And then she goes, boom. So let's see what else we've got for you guys. Because we're going to, look. Correct. And see, that's the thing. My chat and my followers are people who have been in the military, people who have been in special forces, people who have worked for the government. And those people know the truth. And that's why they follow me, because they know I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Idiots follow Enforcer because they don't know any better. So the people that follow Enforcer,
so far, Enforcer is not really claiming anything differently than what you're claiming, dude.
Military. The people that follow
the only thing that you're claiming is that somehow or another I saw this video and I just know and knew then that this video showed XYZ, but I have no fucking way of knowing. They're not going to release a video like that to you or to anybody else if in a couple of days those same people wearing those outfits are going to attack the fucking Khmer Bridge. Seriously. What the hell?
Not demolition experts. The people that follow Enforcer don't know a fucking thing about war, demolition.
I'm done with him. But I'm telling him that this lead guy cannot get his. I think it's Osint Defender that he's. All right, so let's look at some of this. Let's. There's this one map called the UA map that has been surprisingly quiet here. Okay. I'm going to share. This is a Telegram. So this right here is talking about someone's car being damaged. Alright, so we know that traffic was stopped on the Crimean Bridge according to the head of the Crimean Bridge, Sergei Aksionov. There was an emergency occurred in the area of 145 pillars. So traffic was stopped. At least 2 people died as a result of the fall of the span of the Crimean Bridge. Another one got hurt. So people are being encouraged to find a new way home. That makes sense. Apparently, those hurt were tourists from Belgorod. Was near the bridge. 2 people were killed, another one was injured. The explosion damaged a car with Belgorod license plates. So that's the one that we've seen there. I can make this bigger. So that you all can actually read it. We'll go share night photos from the Korea Bridge. I'm smelling something. I gotta see what the cat has gotten into. Well, I don't know what the cat is crying about, but she apparently has not gotten into anything, which is good. So here is an update. In the car that was damaged in the explosion, there was a family from the Belgorod region. According to the base, a 14-year-old was taken to the hospital in Krasnodar territory, and her parents died after the incident. Oh. Injury. The injured girl was diagnosed with a The translation here probably is not as good. They translated it from Russian to English. According to preliminaries, one of the victims, 30-year-old Natalia K. Her husband also died. The family was traveling to the Crimea from Staraya School. That's sad. I hate to hear that. It's sad that she lost both of her parents like that. The movement of railway transport on the Korea Bridge will resume at 9. The movement of railway transport on the Korea Bridge will resume until 9. I bet that's going to be meaning at sometime around 9 local time it will resume. The strange schedule will catch up. Data on the operation of the ferry service will also be updated before 9. This was announced by the head of the Korean Aksayanov. Data on the reassumption of traffic should be published by the Ministry of Transport in the near future, while authorities advise using the land route. According to him, the law enforcement agencies will additional inform about the causes of the incident. All necessary services are working on the spot. Alright, let's go. Let's go to here. Oh, I'm not sharing it. I'm not sharing it like I thought I was. Damn it. All you're seeing is my beautiful icon instead of the page.
And I'm trying to get you guys some daylight imagery now that it's sun up over there to show you guys what it looks like.
Last try, give it up. I'm looking down, she looking up. About to wake the game up. Like dice, shake 'em up.
Let me share this one out. All right, so it appears as though only one of the lanes is hit. And yeah, that's all right. So that is taken. So he is headed into. So it looks like the lane that heads into Ukraine from Russia is the span that's hit. Because I've got this video here. Let me change this for you here so you guys can see it. All right, so we see this guy coming. The sun is rising over here. So since the sun is rising over there, he's headed east. He's headed towards our camera. And he is past the high part of the bridge. So that means he's past the main span. And the traffic is way backed up. Way backed up. So, see what else we can get for you here. There's a lot going on. We're going to try to show you everything that we can find on this. 1,562 of you in here. Hit that thumbs up, folks. Church Bridge. Oh, that's a new one. Take a look at that one. Oh, it's not showing me anything. Yeah, it's definitely on the westbound lanes there, is what we're seeing. Is the westbound lanes have been hit. There's another video. So we've got a lot of video. It's definitely closed here. And the gray zone claims that the armed forces of Ukraine hit the bridge. That was reported an hour ago. Yeah, so they only hit the eastbound lanes. They did not hit the westbound lanes. We're still seeing traffic going through the westbound lanes. This is westbound lanes traffic. Thank you, Tim. Appreciate it. Hit the thumbs up. Share us out on your social media. Subscribe if you're not part of the KLWnews.com. Sign up there, VIP or above. It'll get you access to over 600 channels of news, text, talk, chat, and information. And we don't have assholes and dumbasses enforcer. Get real news from real people as opposed to wannabe kids. You can get your information from a subject matter expert.
This is stupid. Just report on what you know.
Your choice.
Let your reporting stand for itself.
I knew this was coming. That's why I've been here all day. I'm supposed to have the day off today. It's Sunday. Remember that? But no, I sat in here waiting for it because I knew it was coming. I saw the divers. The ferry isn't going to do any good, Mike. The ferry moves so fucking slow, and they only got a couple of them. I mean, that's insane. Thank you, Alabama. Correct. They can still flee. What divers? What divers? What divers? They said what divers? You see, Foreskin Enforcer doesn't have this.
Your video does not
Just
prove
a bit,
that those
but we
divers
do.
were the one that did it. It
And
is
we've known
pure
about this
speculation on your
since
part.
July the 15th.
Pure speculation. You do not know
These divers.
any more than what we do. Why on God's green earth would they post a video for everyone to see that reveals what they're doing? Why? My
Thanks,
God,
John.
people are so stupid.
And folks, if you like the content, go to buymeacoffee.com/KLW World News or KLW News. You can buy me a coffee there. Well, thank you, Christmas. I appreciate it. You see, the great part about it is you can join our coffee club. Let me turn this down for you. You can join our coffee club. It's only $5 a month. And if you join our coffee club, anytime there's breaking news like this, we will send you a notification. So it's kind of like having us.
Let's see if he gets anything that's actually worthwhile and isn't just repeating essentially what we already know.
And the thing that gets me is there's 9,743 people in there that aren't fucking smart enough to know that they're listening to an idiot. That's the biggest problem, is you have idiots trying to put out information that don't know a fucking thing about it. And so they mislead the world because they don't have a fucking clue. It's the blind leading the blind. And of course,
Well,
that's what
you're
Christian
among them,
was.
dude. You are
he's
part
got
of the
that man
blind leading the blind.
But hey, it is what it is. Yeah, sheeple, you got that right. Absolutely.
Oh my God.
So people will catch on. Stupid people won't. Smart people will. So look, it's fine with me. I don't care if he has 1 million followers, and I don't care if he has 1 million.
You
people in
obviously
there.
do.
That means that there's 1 million dumbasses in the world that I don't have to fucking deal with. That's right. Idiots are a dime a dozen. One sat behind the barn, and I sat out there and I tried to remember every word in the English language that has the letter L in it. And I had to teach myself every word over again. So right here was a hotel that the Russians were using as a bunkhouse. There was Russian soldiers being kept there, and those Russian soldiers, there was, I think, 200 troops in there. There was a general in there. So they were using it as a barracks, this big hotel, good place as a barracks. So the Russians were using this as a barracks. And a believed to be Storm Shadow flew in and hit that hotel with a couple 1,000 pounds, I believe is what a Storm Shadow has in it, somewhere close to that, of explosives, which is a big fucking boom, folks. 1,000 pounds of explosives is a big boom. So whatever the Storm Shadow carries, and it's high explosive, so it's not like 1,000 pounds of black powder or pistol powder. This is the real deal stuff. And so the missile flew in and hit the hotel and blew it up. Now that spooked the Russians. And the reason it spooked the Russians is because the Russians have been firing drones from this area right here. Okay, and we found the drone locations. So the Ukrainians hit here with a missile. It spooks the Russians, and the Russians, everywhere they've got critical stuff and they had smoke generators, they fired up the smoke generators. And so those were all of those columns coming up, because all of those columns came up right after the missile hit right here. But the thing of it is we didn't know that the missile had hit the hotel at the time. We were just watching all of these columns of smoke coming up. And why was the smoke coming up? Well, it's because they were trying to hide the drones. They were trying to hide ammunition depots. They were trying to hide all kinds of other things. And so that's why they had all of those smoke generators come on. And the Russians think that they were successful in that. So they think that, well, we cut the smoke generators on, and that's why they didn't hit any of our targets. Smoke generators work really good. Well, a Storm Shadow drone doesn't give a fuck about your smoke. Okay? A Storm Shadow will fly on a moonless night when it's raining. Okay? So, and still hit you square between the eyes. So they put up their smoke generators. They think now that their smoke generators work because nothing else was smacked. But what happened actually was the Ukrainians hit right here, killed a general, killed 200 Russians, and that's what prompted them to cut on all the smoke generators that we watched cut on the other morning. And of course, dickhead enforcer, he doesn't even know that they had smoke generators. He doesn't even know that happened. But that's
what? Oh my God! What can you not shut up about this dude?
That punk will ever know. So
it is so wild. It is so bizarre that you cannot shut up about this dude.
Yeah, I have no tolerance. After I had my stroke, I have zero tolerance for people anymore. Especially if you're stupid. I just don't. If you say stupid shit and do stupid shit and you keep doing it, I'm done with you. I really am. Because I don't have time for it. I'm doing everything I can to get the truth out and get it to you as quickly as I can and as accurately as I can. And I'm not here to listen to stupid people. I'm not here to argue with stupid people. I don't have time for stupid people. So if you come in my chat and you say stupid shit, I'm going to chew your ass out. And the reason for that is I'm sick of fucking stupid people. I deal with them day in and day out. And the best way to get rid of stupid people is to chew them out and block them. And when you chew them out and block them, other people see you chewing them out and blocking them. So they keep their fucking mouth shut because they're stupid people too. So, people go, well, you don't have a following of 100,000 people. I don't want a following of 100,000 people. I want a following of intelligent people. I want a following of people who want to learn and know the truth. I want the following of people who know how to and want to ask intelligent questions. If you want to give me shit about how I spelled the word straight, go fuck yourself. If you want to give me shit because you don't think I know something that I really do, again, go fuck yourself. And we'll play a little funny here as I can. And people go, you shouldn't be like that. I'll be any goddamn way I want. And if you can't take me the way I am, well, then too fucking bad. That's your fucking problem, not mine. And for all of those who want to be, smart asses and talk shit and all this other good stuff, I got just 2 words for you. And I'm not sure exactly how to say them, so I'm going to do it a couple different ways.
Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off.
Oh no! You just said the F word like a half a dozen times. Oh no!
Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off.
Like what? That's all you got for me.
Fuck off.
If I don't like the way that you're reporting, if you don't like what somebody else has to say,
Fuck off. Fuck off.
you're gonna
Fuck
say
off.
the F word half a
Fuck
dozen
off.
times.
Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck
Seriously?
off. Fuck off. Fuck off. Drake. Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off.
I'm
there you
sorry.
go.
What?
In so many different verbs.
Oh God, this dude.
So, like I said, I'm here to tell you the truth and tell you what's going on. And if you want to say stupid shit and be stupid, well, we'll just block you. We don't care. And if you're a dumb fuck punk like Enforcer, well, again, you're just a stupid fuck like Enforcer. So that's right. We've got no fucks to give. So anybody got questions other than how to spell fucking straight?
I have a question. When are you gonna grow up and get Osint
Well,
Defender's
you want to hear the song? Is that what you're telling me?
name out of your mouth?
I guess I'll play the song.
And just
for you.
focus on reporting what you
Might
know
as well, right? It's
or
my
think
channel.
that you know.
So let me get it here.
It's like,
Where-
good
there
Lord.
we go. Y'all ready? This is my theme song, by the way.
I tried, and I tried even more. I cried, and I can't recall what for. I pressed, I pushed, I yelled, I begged in hopes of some success. But the inevitable fact is that it never will impress. I've no more fucks to give, my fucks have run dry. I tried to go fuck shopping, but there's no fucks left to buy. I've no more fucks to give, though more fucks I've tried to get. I'm over my fuck budget and I'm now in fucking debt. I strive to get everything done. I've played by all the rules, but I've very rarely won. I've smiled, I've charmed, I've wooed and laughed, alas, to no avail. I've run round like a moron to unequivocally fail. I've no more fucks to give, my fuck fuse has just blown. I've been hunting for my fucks all day, but they've upped and fucked off home. I've no more fucks to give, my fuck rations are depleted. I've rallied my fuck army, but it's been fucking defeated. The effort has just not been worth the time or the expense. I've exhausted all my energy for minimal recompense. The distinct lack of acknowledgement has now begun to gall, and I've come to realize that I give a fuck at all. I've no more fucks to give. My fucks have flown away. My fucks are now so fucked off they refuse to fucking stay. I've no more fucks to give. My fucks have gone insane. They've come back round and passed me while they're fucking off again. I've no more fucks to give. My fucks have all dissolved. I plan many projects, but my fucks won't be involved. I've no more fucks.
This is
Most
ridiculous.
importantly, as Starsky said, it's got the road bridge, which does have military supply going down it, but if they can knock out the railway element as well.
There's someone else that I would rather play than him right now. Let's see if I can find him. There's someone else that, I mean, he just is reporting what's happening. He's not spending his entire time. It's just, it's wild to me. It's wild to me. But, he did, yeah, played something today that was interesting. And I think that you will learn something valuable from him. And there was...
From the front lines, let's go to this place near to Kremlina, because Russia again tried to counterattack our positions near to Dubrowa. They had the partial success in that area around 1 week ago, so it was 1 week ago. They got some sort of the ground in this forest.
There was no way we were learning anything of relevance from him, except how many times you could say fuck during a live stream. Just because you think you're superior to somebody. It's just wild. Did something wrong. Maybe I won't be able to embed this the way that I wanted to. Oh, no, I see what I did. Got to fix this. I think that's what I did. This video is unavailable. What the fuck? I'm watching it now. What do you mean the video is unavailable?
And after it, they stopped. Why did it happen? Because Ukraine mined.
Okay. We are going to
counterattack our positions.
say goodbye right now
They had the partial success
to YouTube, and we're going to go to Rumble exclusively. So
Sort of
bye!
this forest, and after it, they stopped. Why did it happen? Because